Welcome back to Australian Spartan and the monster obstacle course that raises the bar on team sport. Our next team say they're here to inspire a hell of a lot of people.
Ed, their name says it all, really. They're here to get it done.
We've all gone through adversity in our life, and that's why we are Team Get It Done, because we keep getting it done, getting through life and sharing our experience with others. It's just don't give up and just keep on going, you know. None of us are in it for ourselves. It's important for me to be a strong role model for other survivors out there, because I didn't have one. My childhood wasn't real awesome. Faced a lot of child abuse. There was tough times for sure, you know. I'm kind of one of the lucky ones who have been able to keep pushing forward, and now I use that power and drive to show other people what is possible.
Come on, mate, let's go. Rip it in.
I first met Damien and Scott over a year ago. I was going through certain challenges and I needed to sort of have a bit more focus and direction.
All right, let's go. Come on.
A hell of a lot of people. Hell, he is in a bad way. Welcome back to Australian Spartan and the monster obstacle course that raises the bar on team sport. Our next team say they're here to inspire a hell of a lot of people.
Ed, their name says it all, really. They're here to get it done.
We've all gone through adversity in our life, and that's why we are Team Get It Done, because we keep getting it done, getting through life and sharing our experience with others. It's just don't give up and just keep on going, you know. None of us are in it for ourselves. It's important for me to be a strong role model for other survivors out there, because I didn't have one. My childhood wasn't real awesome. Faced a lot of child abuse. There was tough times for sure, you know. I'm kind of one of the lucky ones who have been able to keep pushing forward, and now I use that power and drive to show other people what is possible.
Come on, mate, let's go. Rip it in.
I first met Damien and Scott over a year ago. I was going through certain challenges and I needed to sort of have a bit more focus and direction.
All right, let's go. Come on.
So in my childhood, myself and my twin sister were abandoned when we were 10 years old. I endured a lot of things that most children and young teens wouldn't have dreamed of enduring. But from that's where I gained my strength.
This team's to show other people that have been through similar circumstances, whatever you're going through, it's never the end. There's always dark times, but you can push through.
We're trying to send a message of strength and endurance and mental stability that anyone can get it done.
You know, we've been through some adversity in our life, and we keep on moving forward, and we've been lucky enough to be able to do that. Some aren't so lucky. These are the armbands for people who didn't make it as far as we have. You know, so we represent all those people who lost the fight, and we keep on fighting for them.
Wow, what a moving story this team has behind them.
Absolutely, Ed. So these guys have got great mental strength and a never-give-up attitude. We pick them up now at the Tilting Bridge. Damien's had post-traumatic stress disorder from child abuse, said he grew up in a dysfunctional family, created the first Child Abuse Awareness Week in Thailand, and he's spent so much of his time raising awareness on that exact issue.
And will their inner strength and tenacity be able to pull them through this merciless course?
Okay, so Scott and Corey are over. They wait for their skipper, keep it tilted up, or get it nice and settled and then make an easy leap. You can creep down quietly here.
I really want to see these guys do well. Come on!
Yes! Yes!
I'm really into this team.
I tell you what you and I have found is, once we've got to know the teams, you really fall in love with their stories.
Really do.
And I'm big on get it done. So now they're heading to the Funky Monkey, a really tough upper body challenge, Ed.
The rule here is they all have to be on the bars before anyone can get off.
In order to cross from one bar to the other side at the closest points, they need to shuffle from one side to the other. So all the bars are set at different angles and heights, and the last bar, tricky, it swings.
Now, they've come through so much adversity in life, and they're really here to inspire people that you can overcome anything if you put your mind to it. Such an incredible spirit and such a great cause, hey? Corey's struggling.
Oh, nice kick, yeah, nice push. Great technique here.
So Corey now, the first one through the funky monkey tonight. Well done.
Corey's found another way to help his mate from the ground up.
I've often been on the monkey bars for a while, but it's not easy to carry your weight and swing your body like that. Just listen to how this team's working together.
Well done, the first off the funky monkey and the first team into the wet zone.
Here in the water gauntlet, you can touch the water, but it works against your tired bodies.
And they've only got 3 minutes to get through this obstacle, and that's 2 minutes less than season 1. We've really stepped things up.
Over the spinning wheel, under the wall, over the sunken log, over the first bridge, over the wall. This course is brutal. Okay, Ed, remember this one. This is the wall. It rises 2.5 metres above the waterline. It's slippery, and it requires a lot of teamwork to get through.
Reaching back down to give Scott a hand all the time. Damien, the team leader here, providing that stability down the bottom as he does so in life as well.
He's really taken on that role, hasn't he, within this team? You guys go ahead. I'll make sure I get to you in time, but I want to make sure you're safe. Look at the strength in Damien's arms. It's simply, there is no way to do this alone. He's up to the top.
It's a lot of man to lift, though, isn't it? Extraordinary.
Now, this is the slip face.
The slip face is just over 5 metres high, sits on a 45-degree angle, and they only have 5 minutes to scale this. Damien, shirt off. Corey down the bottom. They put the smallest man on the bottom. How much weight is he supporting?
What's he got? Probably 100 of Scott and 110 plus of Damien.
What? Oh, that's got to hurt. Seems Corey can't really handle that weight, mate.
Now, each obstacle has a time on it. If you can't get the obstacle done in that time, you'll hear a dreaded sound on this course, the buzzer. One of the only ways to get traction is by using your team members just to haul yourself up. Have a look at Damien just holding on, allowing Scott to climb over. Look at Damien's face. Just go, brother.
He's struggling.
So now how do they get Corey up and over?
They left the man behind. What are they doing? You can't do that. They're going to have to lower him back down. There's no way that he can get up there.
They call this the slip face for a reason. It's almost impossible to get a grip on the wall. You need to use your teammates for all of your support.
Geeing up the crowd, geeing up the crowd. Here he goes. Can he do it? No. But maybe a second time round. Here we go. Yes, he's got it.
Well, we know they've got the mental power just to keep on fighting.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
Right now, time's becoming a real factor.
God, that exhaustion must be hitting them now too. How many minutes left on the clock, Hamish?
Just over a minute to go.
Little bit of a switch up to the order here. Corey, who was the man left behind before, is now going to be the first one up. They're going to send him through to the top, meaning that Damien could potentially make that run up as the last man on the slip face. They don't have much time here to change strategy, though.
Almost symbolic, isn't it? Damien has Corey and Scott on his shoulder.
Just made it, but does he have enough in the tank? Yes, he does. It would be absolutely tragic after such an incredible run through this course to bow out at this point.
Oh, clock's up, just 30 seconds left. Come on, guys.
Come on. Pull. Here we go. 10 seconds to go.
You can hear the crowd counting it down. Damien knows he's done. So the time runs out, but it has been a deep run into the Spartan course.
What an impressive start to our second season. So much heart in this team. And just such a pity they couldn't scale the notorious slip face.
It is brutal, but let's see how our next team fares.